The New York Knicks, a team that every single year has terrible lottery luck and don't perform in the NBA season. And I know I shouldn't be one talking, I'm a Timberwolves fan. We also have had terrible lottery luck, and we have been really bad in the seasons as well. But our luck turned around a little bit this year, but that did not happen with the Knicks, and they ended up getting the 8th pick in the 2020 draft. Already a draft that doesn't have as much talent as other drafts. Now they drop down to 8. So let's rebuild the New York Knicks, and in my mock draft, I got them Killian Hayes, so that's who they are going to be getting in today's rebuild. So, like I said, Killian Hayes, New York Knicks rebuild. But before we get into that, please make sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and turn on the post notifications so you never miss an upload. I appreciate all the support. Let's keep it going, and let's hop into the video. Alright, so we have Killian Hayes on the New York Knicks here, and he is a 76 overall. Now we got to get into free agency. I already went ahead and I got an entire new staff, and I brought back everybody's option because I'm going to trade them away. I'm not going to sign any big name guys because we are going to throw next season in the trash. Absolutely gone. No reason to be anywhere close to decent next year. We're going to run Hayes in the G League, and in 2021, we're going to go and try and get a big fish in free agency and win the whole title in 2021. That is the plan. So we're going to stock up on assets this summer and next season. So with that being said, we're going to bring back all these guys. And then in free agency, I might go ahead and get like a... I might go ahead and try and get like Andre Drummond. We don't even have enough money for Drummond because we brought everybody back. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and maybe try and get like one decent piece to trade away. There's not really any decent pieces. Who's making all the money for us? We just have a bunch of like mid-tier contracts. Mo Harkless. Yeah, we can let go of Mo Harkless. But I think that's all. We're not even going to do anything. You know what? Let's just not even do anything. Let's go to player progression. We might even run RJ in the G League as well. And then, dude, next season we're going to be bad. We're going to try and get a couple more first-round picks from other teams or something. But next season, we will be bad. Here's what the team looks like for this year. You can pause if you want to see anybody in particular. But I'm going to send some people to training camps. Then we'll get into season number 1. And I seriously hope we win like 10 games. Because I don't want to be good. So on the roster, we already have too many players. So we're probably just going to trade them and try and get some picks or something from them. So we'll take like Don Sumu and Jared Harper and see if we can just get a pick or something. Also, as I say in every video, this is not a realistic rebuild whatsoever. The Thunder's first actually isn't bad. Okay, let's get that Thunder 2021 pick. And then we got to trade at least one more player away. So let's take like Wayne Ellington's big contract and Brazdeikis and see if we can get another 2021 pick. We could get the Bucks pick. We could also get this Deadman, or get Deadman for a little bit of cap relief, and then also 2021 pick. Is there any 2021 picks that aren't protected and are on bad teams? Not really. Let's just get Ilyasova and that pick, and let's get into the season. Alright, so we got some moves to make. We're going to throw Hayes and Barrett in the G League. We're just going to... Or should we put Knox in the G League? Knox might need it more than Barrett, but I might trade Knox too. I don't know. We're going to probably put Barrett and Hayes in the G League. Then we're going to go ahead and trade Randall. We're going to trade Portis. Everybody that makes big money is going to be gone. But we're going to keep Mitchell Robinson, obviously. So right off the bat, let's trade Julius Randle and see what we can get for him. If we can free up some money, or, Clint Capella's pretty good. We could get like a Clint Capella now and, move Mitchell Robinson to the power forward or something. So that's definitely an option. It wouldn't save us any. It would save us a little bit of money if we flipped, I cannot speak. If we flipped Dwayne Dedmon. But, I don't know what I want to do. I think that makes sense. Isaiah Roby, don't really mind trading him away. So we'll do this. Then we will trade away Dwayne Dedmon. And wherever he's at. And then let's trade away Ilyasova. We might have to do them separately, actually. So let's just trade away Dedmon. And see if there's anything out there that is going to save us money. Well, he's on a one-year deal, actually. We'll probably keep Dedmon. He's not going to get us anything good in a trade. Dennis Smith Jr., we could trade him away because he not very good. And we could use his trade value, though, to get something. So Dennis Smith Jr. could get us like Buddy Hield and Rashawn Holmes. We don't need another center really. But that's definitely an option. Spencer Dinwiddie. Is there any other options? I just don't know if I like doing this. I mean, we're saving some money. And I can always flip Buddy Hield if I need to, but I don't know if I like that. So maybe we just trade Dennis Smith Jr. and see what we can get. We can get another Bucks first. I think maybe I should try and go get a specific first round pick. So like if I go to propose a trade to, I'm sorry, I'm so all over the place. I just don't know the direction I really am trying to go here. Because all these big contracts bring back big contracts, which usually means a decent player. We're going to try and get the Pistons first. But we will throw them Dennis Smith Jr. if they can take him back. They're going to have to send me back a player. If they have somebody that makes too much money that isn't very good, like Furkan Korkmaz or something, and then I can give them like... Wow, I have 4 first-round picks. Okay, if I give them like a 2022 pick, will they do that? What if I gave them, and then a top 10 protected 2023, maybe a 2025 pick? Okay, what are they gonna want for this? Wow, they don't want to do that. Okay, if we trade Finder for their pick, maybe we can get something, but I guess we have a good number of picks too, so maybe we can find something. Alfred Payton and 2 first, not gonna do that. Alright. There's probably not a trade to be had. Let me go look at the rotation. Okay, I gotta put Hayes and Bear in the G League first. Where's Hayes? Alright, so this is the rotation. It's not very good, honestly. So I think we can just go with this season. We're gonna be bad. And we'll just see what happens. We're gonna change our system to something not very good, like pace and space. So I'm gonna simulate season number 1. Hopefully we're bad. Hopefully get some good draft picks, and then we can sign somebody really good in free agency. That is the hope, and that is the plan, but we'll see if it works out. I'll catch you guys at the end of the season. All right, so season number 1's over, and we ended up with only 25 wins, which is exactly what I was trying to do. Just chef's kiss. Beautiful. But we got to see what else happened around the league. Nothing too crazy. Okay. I'm guessing we're one of the worst teams in the league, and we're not going to have anybody in any of these All-NBA teams, which is totally fine by me. Let's check out the stats before we simulate the season, but I'm excited to see how RJ Barrett and also how Killian Hayes look after spending the year in the G League. But this is what we look like so far. Nothing to write home about, really. Mitchell Robinson looks good. Clint Capella looks good. Bobby Portis is going to be gone, which is good. But let's simulate the playoffs and let's see what happens. And then let's get into the draft lottery. Hopefully we can land a couple top, 8 picks. That would be beautiful. Absolutely awesome. But let's see what happens here. Kawhi and the Clippers win the finals. Draft lottery. All right, so what are we projected? I should have tried hard to get that Pistons pick. We are not projected anything except for number 2. So everybody else made the playoffs. Dang it. We got 4, we got 25, we got 29, and we got 21. Not terrible. 4 is going to be good, but if I can use my later round draft or my later draft picks in the first round to move up, I'm definitely going to be interested in doing that. And I can even throw in Dennis Smith Jr. and everything. But the staff should be good, so we're not going to worry about that. Let's go to the draft and let's try and make a trade to move up. Let's try and get into the top 3. So let's see who has a top 3 pick here. The Spurs. Killian Hayes, not going to happen. Who has 3? Killian Hayes again, but it's pick number 29. Interesting. Very interesting. All right, so let's go with the Jazz. Let's take Hayes out of this. Let's take House out of this, and let's throw in pick number 21 and pick number 25. They're obviously not going to do that. They want House, and then my other first, not going to happen. But I'll also throw you, Dennis Smith Jr. Okay, we can't do that. Kevin Knox. They're about to be free agent. Oh my god, dude, this sucks. Yeah, everybody else is about to be a free agent, which is just stupid. Dang it. Alright, let me try something again. So we'll take out Killian Hayes, we'll take out House. We'll throw in all those picks again. 25, and then we'll go with like this 2022 pick. Okay, they don't want to do that. They want to give me Cole Anthony, though. If I needed a point guard, I would do that, but I have Killian Hayes. I could have just taken Cole Anthony in the draft last year then. Wow, they still don't want to do that. Okay, we're not going to be able to make something work. What if we try and pick like 8 from the Kings? Okay, let's try something like this, but let's take out 4. Let's take out Brook Lopez, and I will give them like 21 and 29 and 25 and 2025 pick. All right, beautiful. So let's go to our pick, which is pick number 4, and we should be able to take one of the really top players in this year's draft, and that Jaden Springer, Jonathan Kuminga, and then at pick number 8, we are going to get Jalen Johnson still here, Baji still here. I think we got to go with like a small forward, so Jalen Johnson would be perfect. And then we have a second round pick, which is 31. So we will go with Kai Soto. I know a lot of people like him. I see people commenting about Kai Soto for some reason. We also got McCurr Maker. So let's see how we did in the draft. So we got a 78, a 78, a 73, and a 73. We're going to sign all 4 of them because we're going to be losing a lot of people here in free agency. So we're going to decline that one, but we're going to accept the other ones. And we should have a lot of money here. Dennis Smith Jr., sure, we're going to extend that qualifying offer. Ntilikina, sure, I'll trade him if I have to. Damian Dotson, okay, we'll just go ahead and do all those. But in free agency, dude, Kawhi and Giannis both re-signed. Okay, so we got to throw a big contract offer at Paul George. So we'll give him the player option. Otherwise, Rudy Gobert, I guess. This sucks. We'll throw one at Jason Tatum, too, just in case. But Paul George is agreeing, so that's good. I guess. Can we bring back... Okay, we can't bring back Frank Ntilikina. All right, so we'll bring in Paul George, Jason Tatum, and Rudy Gobert going elsewhere. Rudy went to the Lakers. Dang. Do they not have AD back? I think they did. Okay, let's go through this quick. Make sure we're straight on that. Now, let's see what we can do. OG Anunoby. Wow, he would actually be a good pickup. So we're going to go with OG here, see if he signs with us. He does. And then let's go and get... Bobby Portis wants $15 million. I'll throw it to him and we'll trade him if he takes it. And then I like Trey Burke. We'll throw him a contract as well. But who is on our team? Is there anybody that could be traded that we don't really want? Not really. We'll bring Kadeem Allen in on a minimum, and that's probably all we're going to do. So the team looks way different than they did last year, but let's go to player progression, and let's see how we're looking. We got Paul George. I'm not super happy about that, but it is a 90 overall that we could trade if we need to, if he's not performing, or even before the season. I don't really care. I'm not a huge Paul George in 2K fan. We all know about Pandemic P, so we won't even talk any further on that. But I'm gonna load in the draft class. We're gonna go to training camps, and then we'll get into the season number 2. All right, so Hayes is an 84. I forgot to say that when we looked at player progression. RJ Barrett's an 89. We got to get a power forward, and I said I was gonna make that Mitchell Robinson, so let's do that. Or should we do Clint? No, we'll go Mitchell Robinson because he goes up 4 overall. I don't know if that really matters that much, but it makes sense in theory, right? So Killian Hayes is our weakest point in the starting lineup, and then the bench is actually decent too. I have a lot of small forwards though, so we're gonna trade some of them, like Kevin Knox, and we're gonna probably send Kuminga and Johnson to the G League. So if we take Knox, trade him with Bobby Portis and a 2023 first, we might get something decent for him. Cam Reddish and Julius Randle. I don't want Randle back, but we could get Mo Bamba to be our backup center, and Aaron Gordon that I could flip. That would be pretty good. Mo Bamba probably will have to be re-signed, but we'd also get Markelle Fultz to be our backup point guard. He's on the last year of his deal as well. Yusuf Nurkic. All right, there's some options. I think I like the Mo Bamba trade the most, so we're going to do that, and then we're going to trade away... actually, we could run Aaron Gordon off the bench, so we're going to keep Gordon. We got to get a shooting guard and a point guard to come off the bench. Trey Burke, not really it. But let's go ahead and send our 2 small forwards down to the G League. So we're going to do that. We got to pick up somebody in free agency. So do we have enough money for, like, Davis? We don't. We only have minimum money. So Keenan Evans come to the team, and he does accept that. Perfect. So now we can send Jalen Johnson down to the G League as well. And let's look at the rotation. We're going to go 10-man. We're going to go down to, like, 30. And then let's see what we need to get. So the starting lineup is good. Paul George has to go to a small forward, or RJ. RJ goes to a 90. Paul George, a 91. We'll go Paul George. He's a little bit bigger. A couple inches. And then we got to get at least a shooting guard. So we can trade, like, Kai Soto to get a shooting guard or something. So let's go Kai Soto and, like, 2 seconds and see if we can bring in a shooting guard. Or a point guard that I can make a shooting guard too would be fine. Damian Lee as a shooting guard? That's not bad. We'll do that. Alright, so now this is the lineup. Not perfect, but it's not bad by any means. We're going to have to get a few more minutes to Killian Hayes. So we'll get him at 34 minutes a game. Alright, so I like this lineup, but I want to trade Paul George, honestly. So Paul George and this for both these first. What does that get us out here? Laurie and Zach LaVine, don't really love that. De'Aaron Fox and Buddy Hield, I like it, don't love it because we have Killian Hayes, but we could, you know what? Alright, hear me out. We could run De'Aaron Fox at the point guard or the shooting guard. We could put Killian at the shooting guard probably. RJ at the small forward. That trade actually is very enticing now that I think about it. What's their contracts? They're both under contract. Okay. I like that trade. I actually do really like that trade. I talked myself into it. We could do this trade. We could do this trade too. I love DeJounte Murray, but I like De'Aaron Fox a little bit more, I think. We could also do this trade. Timberwolves got Markelle Fultz. Shout out to them. But we could do something like this. Yeah, we really could, because then D'Lo could be the shooting guard. Markelle could be our backup shooting guard. And then we could run RJ at the small forward. Okay. There's a lot of good options, but I think I like... So that's an 88 and an 84 there. What are their ratings here? 89 and an 84. I think I like this one a little bit better. We'd lose Markelle in free agency. That's fine. Alright, we're going to do this trade. Don't know if I'm going to regret that or not, but let's go make both of them shooting guards. So shooting guard, small forward, and then Markelle Fultz will be a shooting guard off the bench. And our rotation should be a lot better now. That basically knocked Trey Burke out of the rotation. We're going to switch that up. Alright. And then we got to go ahead and take some minutes away. So we'll probably take a couple here, a couple here, a couple here, a couple here. And we're going to give a bunch more to Killian Hayes. Put him at about 33. Barrett's going to be at about 33 as well. Alright. So let's make sure the system fits. 7 seconds is 4 stars. We're going to run that for season number 2. I really like this team. I hope you guys like this team because this is going to be a lot better than last year. But I will simulate season number 2. And hopefully we can make the playoffs. And maybe even make a run at the championship. I'll see you guys there. Alright. What did I tell you? This team is so effing good. 66 and 16. I love it. We're making a finals run this year, I hope. Trent Peterson won Coach of the Year. Any Knicks on any All-NBA teams? I don't see any. I don't see any at all. They got to be on rookie team, right? Did I miss them? Oh, yeah. Killian Hayes on rookie first team. Okay, so I just realized that I put Paul George on the Timberwolves, so I wonder how good they are. They're the 5 seed. Yeah, that's a good pairing with Cat and Paul George and James Wiseman. All right. Anyways, sorry, Timberwolves rants happen all the time for me. Anyways, we are the Knicks. Let's go check out our stats. So, RJ with 23 points a game. D'Lo back in New York, this time on the other team in New York. He's a 22 point per game scorer with 8.5 assists. Killian Hayes dropped 21 a game. Yeah. Dude, Killian went crazy. 90? Dude, no. What? He shot 99% from the free throw line. Not even 99. 99.2% from the free throw line. That's an all-time record. That is an all-time record. And our bigs played well too, so I'm pretty happy with this. Even Aaron Gordon coming off the bench, almost 8 points a game. When you're pretty much crowd and only get like 12 minutes a game, that's pretty good. But here is what the Hornets look like. Definitely a better team than they are right now in real life, but we should have no problem with them. We should sweep them, and we do. Now we got Brooklyn, so let's see if D'Lo can get a little bit of revenge for being traded for Kevin Durant and being replaced by Kyrie Irving. Tied 2-2. Let's see if we can go up 3-2. We do. And can we go up 4-2? Nope, we tie it. Let's see if we can win this game. Game 7. Can we beat KD and Kyrie in our first year in the playoffs? We do by 8 points. And now we got Giannis and Chris Middleton still, plus Cease, I think is how you say his name, at the center spot, a rookie. We're up 2-1. Okay, can we go up 3-1? We do. And can we go up 4-1? We do. Not go up 4-1, win 4-1. We're in the finals against the Lakers. LeBron James, AD, THT, Sean Livingston, and Rudy Gobert. Now, if you watched yesterday's video, I had some tough times with the Pistons up against the Lakers in the finals. Hopefully that doesn't happen this time. Let's simulate with Simcast, or not with Simcast, but let's simulate game 1. We win game 1. They take game 2, okay. Can we take game 3? We do. And can we take game 4? They take game 4, tie it back up. Can we go up 3-2? We do not. All right. All right, Lakers, you're giving me a run for my money 2 days in a row, but wow, we just absolutely destroyed them in game 6. Game 7, what happens here? We're going to win. We're going to do it. Oh, we only did it by 1 point, but we did it. New York Knicks are your 2022 NBA champions. And dude, it's so fitting. This happened before too, but Killian Hayes does win the Finals MVP. I love it. I love it. Let's see if we can run it back a little bit next year. I don't know if we have a draft pick or anything. I honestly have no idea. I'm not going to look that long. Staff signing, we're still good. Let's go to rookie signing then, see if we had any draft picks. We did not. So let's go to team player options. We're going to accept team options on all of them. Qualifying offers, Mo Bamba. And let's go into free agency and see who we have on bird rights. Mitchell Robinson, we're going to have to bring back. We'll throw him a huge contract. Mo Bamba, we're just going to wait and see what happens with him. Aaron Gordon, we'll throw him that. And I think that's it. So let's see what happens. We got those two. Mo Bamba, we're going to cap hold. Okay. Make sure everything goes through. Markelle Fultz as well. We gotta find Fultz. Let's go find Markelle Fultz. Not Fultz with an S, Brendan. What are you doing? Fultz with a Z. Okay. We can't afford Markelle. Okay, let me see something quick. Is there any big contracts we can trade? OG Anunoby, sorry, you gotta go. Well, let me make sure that makes sense. Let me make sure. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Okay. So we're just going to go like this and see what happens. We got everybody back. We got Mo Bamba here. Let's throw him this contract. Make sure he signs that. And he does. Now let's go find Fultz. And we can't throw him everything he wants. What if we throw him like a 1-year deal? We can't do that either. 4 years, player option. Offer him the contract. He declined. Okay. He's still out there though. He has no offers. Come on. Just take my offer, dude. He keeps declining my offer. Okay. You're not going to get anything good then. That's the sad reality of it. Alright, we're just going to keep going, see what happens with Markelle Fultz. He's being totally obnoxious. So let's go see what happened to Markelle. Okay. Who is he on? The Bucks. The Bucks signed Markelle Fultz. Okay. Yeah, we don't have anything to really do for him, so we're just going to go to player progression and see how everybody looks. Yeah, we're stacked. Let's see if we can go back to back. I don't really care if we do, but it would be fun. So I will see you guys at the start of the third and final season. Alright, so this is what the rotation looks like. We have all these small forwards now that we can do something with, which means like OG Anunoby. Can he can probably go down to a shooting guard, or maybe we could run OG at the shooting guard, and we could trade like Johnson and try and get a shooting or a point guard to come off the bench or something. So let's take Johnson, or maybe we should trade. Yeah, let's take Johnson, and let's see what we can get with him. Let's throw him and Anunoby in the trade. Chris Middleton. All right. Kobe White and Kelly Oubre is pretty good. Jaylen Brown and Denny Avdija. I like that one. If there's nothing better, we're going to do that. Oh, De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox is pretty good with Matthew Hurt. Kristaps. I like Shea here. Bol, Malcolm Brogdon. Pascal Siakam. DeJounte Murray. I think I'm going to do the DeJounte Murray trade, actually. I have really good luck with DeJounte Murray. So let's do that. And let's see what that did to our rotation. So basically off the bench, that put DeJounte Murray in the starting lineup. I'm not going to do that. So then off the bench, we're pretty good, except we need a shooting guard. So we're going to take Marquise Chris and trade him with Trey Burke and try and find a shooting guard. And then we're going to be good. So Chris Burke, first round pick. Can I find some sort of decent backup shooting guard? Karis LeVert would be decent. I also saw Dylan Brooks, who I never bring in. So we're going to bring in Dylan Brooks. And that is the rotation, so I feel confident about that. We're going to put DeJounte Murray on the bench, and we're going to use Killian Hayes, just because he is the reigning Finals MVP. All right, 30 minutes a game. Let's simulate this season as long as the system is good, and it is. I will simulate season number 3. Let's see if we can repeat. All right, so the third and final season's over. We had 62 wins this year, a little bit worse than last year, like 4 games. Doesn't matter. Here are all of the awards, if you guys are curious about those at all. Trent Peterson does win Coach of the Year again for his second year. Any Knicks players on any All-NBA teams? I don't believe so. We do have DeJounte Murray on defensive second team. Kuminga on rookie first team. All right, perfect. So we are again the 1 seed. We're going up against Miami this year. Let's check out the stats, and then we'll just get into the playoffs. Doesn't matter too much, but D'Lo led us in scoring again. All right, I feel confident. Like I said, doesn't really matter. Let's see if Miami can put up a fight, and they cannot. How about Philly? Philly, are you going to challenge me a little bit, or am I going to go easily to the finals? We're going easily to the finals. And we got, ooh, the Wolves were the 1 seed. I got to go check something out. Hold on. Hold your horses, folks. Wow, yeah. All right, that's a good team. But they lost to the Nuggets, and the Nuggets have Jamal, Josh Richardson, Michael Porter Jr., TJ Leaf, and Jokic with Bol coming off the bench. It's a good team, but we swept them. Let's go. D'Lo wins it this year. 2 years in a row, we win the NBA Finals. But I hope you guys did like this Killian Hayes New York Knicks rebuild. It was a ton of fun to do. The Knicks are in a bad spot, but they're not in as bad a spot as like people portray them to be. They have some young talent. They have, whether you agree with it or not, it's still the 8th pick in this year's draft. Whether you agree on value, I don't really care. And they're going to have some cap space, and they might actually be able to land someone. I didn't hire Thibodeau in this rebuild, and I just thought of that. I should have hired Thibodeau because he's their coach. Either way, doesn't really matter. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. It was a ton of fun to make, and I'm glad that Killian Hayes won a Finals MVP. I'm going to be doing this for a lot of draft prospects. I'm not going to go through the whole first round, but I'm going to go until the names are a little bit less familiar. So I hope you guys did enjoy. Let me know what other videos you want me to do. 2K21 comes out very soon. I believe when you guys are seeing this, it should be out tomorrow. I don't know when my first video on that is going to drop, but I will definitely keep you guys in the loop. But until the next time, thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.